Kentucky back in '49, went to Detroit working on assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, 'cause I always wanted me one that was long and black. One day I devised myself a plan that should be the envy of most any man. I'd sneak it out of there in a lunchbox in my hand. Well, getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. Have me a car worth at least $100 grand. I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I have the only one there is around. So the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox and with help from my friends, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gear. I never considered myself a thief, but GM wouldn't miss just one little piece, especially if we strung it out over several years. Well, the first day I got me a fuel pump, and the next day I got me an engine and a trunk, and then I got a transmission and all the chrome. The little things I got in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all four shocks, the big stuff we strung out of my buddy's mobile home. Well, up to now my plan went alright until we tried to put it all together one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. The transmission was a 53 and the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out so that it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an adapter kit, we had that engine running just like a song. Come on, boys. Well, about that time my wife walked out, and I could tell in her eyes that she had her doubts, and she just opened up the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." So I headed on up just to get the tags, and I drove on up the main drag. I could hear everybody laughing from blocks around. Yeah, but up at the courthouse they didn't laugh, 'cause to type it up it took the whole staff, and when we got through the title weighed 60 pounds. I got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town.